Wagwan, everybody. Welcome to our next episode of Talk the Things podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about Peter Margon. And the man just recently passed away, so I want to say rest in peace to him. He was a lead singer in the music group of Morgan Heritage. It's a Grammy Award winning group, and they were very popular in Jamaica. A lot of people say that all over the world, actually. And people say that after the Bob Marley family, they feel like they're the other ones that can come after them, if you will say that. He was 47 years old at the time that he died. He died on February 25th of this year, and the man died in the Bahamas, actually, from what I found out from in my research. And this had the world in shock. As you can imagine, we just seen him performing, I believe, at Sumfest of last summer, and that was 2023 July. And from what everybody's seen, he looked fine. So a lot of people are surprised to hear this news.
Yo, me shock, people. Me go up on my IG page and the first thing will pop up is PEETAH, Sweet Velvet Vice PEETAH, the legendary PEETAH from Morgan Heritage. Coming from such a musical family, people don't understand how important for them music is to reggae culture, to Jamaican culture. People, the Morgan Heritage family has released so much music over the decades, from them long time days when them father just a come and a drop out music. People, all this your song did cause so much controversy, You don't have to dread to be Rasta. People, the list of songs them where them have can't done for now. We just want to send love and honor and respect to PEETAH. Rest in power and love and honor and respect to the family. Big up on yourself.
But one thing that caught my attention and a lot of other people's attention was his baby mother's post. As I was going on TikTok, seeing everybody post about his passing, I came across her post and it made me kind of turn my head like, why the hell would you say this? And when I opened up the comments, a lot of people were saying that. So I want to read you guys what she posted. She said, one of the hardest things I've ever had to write. Peter, you're one of the most beautiful soul I have ever met. And although we had our issues of you not being around as a father to our girls, we've never stopped loving you. One day, you helped me to heal from that hurt because you sat and listened to the pain that it had caused us and owned up to your wrongs. We didn't care about what the world had to say. We knew that we forgave each other for any hurt that was mending our relationship as being parents to our daughters. You really started trying, and that I respected and loved. You told me how proud you were of Destiny and Journey, and that's the name of his two children, Destiny and Journey, and applaud me for being a great mother when you weren't present. Every time I would see you, I would say, Wagwan, my baby father. And you would have the brightest smile, always so jovial. I will always hold dear to my heart our last video call when you called me on Journey's birthday, January 22nd. You stayed on the phone with us for over an hour, which was weird because you know like talk so long on the phone. The conversation you were having with us was like we've never had before. All the advice and suggestions you gave, even regarding my Minot family or Minute, however that's pronounced. You told us you loved us, and I replied, me love you, my baby father. Love and love alone. Few weeks later, I'm on a plane rushing to be with the family in one of the hardest times. You asked for all your children, and it gave me comfort knowing that we've made that possible. They flew in from different countries just to be with you, and I saw how it made you feel. You will forever be in our hearts. Give thanks for all the outpouring love for our beloved Peter, aka Japeets. I think that's what that says. So one thing I hate when people do is when they cannot type. Like it's so hard to read what some people say because their grammar and their like everything is just off. So sorry if I sound robotic at times. But when I seen that, it was of course a nice message. But a lot of people were wondering why you put some of those things in there, especially at a time like this. A person named Nurse Carol said, why did you feel the need to put all that mess in this post? At a time when he can't defend himself, really tacky, shake my head. And I kind of feel the same way because it was like, and there was a few other comments, but it's kind of repetitive, so I won't put all of them. But it was kind of like, why would you choose a time like now to mention that he wasn't there for his kids? And, like, I feel like now should just be like, you shouldn't have put that in there and you're talking about how it made you guys feel all low and stuff. And I'm sure it didn't, it wasn't a nice thing to happen, but I don't feel like while announcing his death or talking about him just passing, you need to bring those things up. You guys know what I mean? To me, it's a little weird. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section. But also, what started to come out was people were trying to speculate how he died, because when you look at his a picture that she posted on the man's wristband, supposedly you can see, or something on his wrist, one of the comments said you can see what made him die, I guess. I don't really know what she's trying to say, but I'm going to read you guys a comment. So a person asked how he died, and a person commented, said, I heard it's cardiac failure. The next person said, stroke is a terrible thing, journey on. So when people went into the comments that was replying to her, they were saying, I heard it was cancer. And then the lady that made that comment saying that whatever with a stroke said, my comment was based off the evidence on his wrist mainly. So people were kind of like, what do you know? Like, what do you mean about that? Like, how can you tell from his wrist? And she said, well, the device on his wrist is usually used with stroke patients. So we don't know how true this is. Like I said, the family still hasn't come out and put an official cause of death. As you guys heard, a man said cancer, a man said cardiac arrest, a man said it was strokes, and she said she can tell because of the evidence on the man's wrist. I don't know where the other people got cancer and cardiac or whatever they were saying, and heart attack and all these things. But I feel like that's besides really the point. Of course, when a celebrity dies, people are going to be curious. But from the sounds of the post that the baby mother made, when she said she called to get her kids them, and they kind of sounded like they knew he was gonna die, because they all wanted to meet in the room and it was an emergency and all of that. So he was probably clearly sick, and it was just time now, you know what I mean? But rest in peace to him. He's a great legend, will always be remembered, and his music shall live on forever and evermore. You guys let me know what you think about this episode of the podcast. Let me know what you think about the baby mother and if she should have put that out at this time. And let me know what you think about people trying to speculate about what the man's death is, what caused his death, and all of that. You guys don't know till next time on Toddy Things Podcast. If you're planning an event from now until the end of March, I have great news. Tree Bills Food is offering 30% off caterings and 15% off box food. Enter promo code MeHungry at the end of your order to receive the discount. Once again, the promo code is MeHungry, MIHUNGR, all caps.